especially now when everybody.
Yeah, well, now it's a time when people can use it, and it's a time when I have time to actually do something with it. So, yes, there is a Minecraft server. I was just pricing it out yesterday. I literally just have to like buy it and give everybody the link, but it'll be in the Master Hand server. I've been kind of waiting till the Master Hand server is organized, which it is. I just have to like roll it out. So we're getting there, slowly but surely. If I'm being real, it's just tiring putting all the stuff together, but it's on its way. Anyways, Grand Finals, Strawhat, WebbJP. We got the run back of Winners Finals. And yeah, Winners Finals was a 3-1 victory for Webb. So Webb has been on a bit of a tear Wi-Fi all around. Won Xeno last night, has won several DNAs and Xenos we already talked about.
And this is a very, very uphill battle for Strawhat, because not only does he have to reset and win 6 times, but he's also playing a character that takes his sweet time getting there. So this is going to be a lot of patience, a lot of stamina from Strawhat. So,
yeah, we'll see.
We know he can do it.
No, he definitely can. And we'll see. I think if I know anything about the way Webb plays, good lord. About the way Webb plays is he's going to look to end this quick.
And that's a perfect example of
yeah, that is approximately that quick. So, I don't know. I would expect to see a lot more aggression out of Webb, and because he's familiar with how Strawhat plays, and he's obviously been playing against him frequently at this point. But solid F smash not going to do it. Surprisingly.
Yeah, if that was Adult Link, he would have been gone.
Super bad.
Disintegrating.
Yes. I love the distinction of like how much stronger Adult Link is than Young Link just in their F smashes.
Did you know that Adult Link's forward smash has the most knockback in the entire game?
I didn't know that,
Bowser.
But I'm not surprised because that move destroys people, and even the first hit of it does too.
More than Ganondorf. Yeah, it just sends you flying.
I did not know that.
I saw one of those those like experimental videos where they're like, let's see whose F smash is the best, and then this was the farthest. So, pretty cool.
That's crazy. I think Link is like kind of a slept-on character too. He just has cool stuff.
Yeah, I agree. 193.
Yeah, this is exactly what we've been talking about with Strawhat, and even just Young Link as a character, if you use him as or just zoners in general. Either you find a way to take the stock, or you just keep mounting the damage. And if you're behind, it's just not going to do it for you. So you're gonna have to find some way to take out Gravy Time JP.
Gravy Time. Oh, I love that. Gravy Time.
Gravy Time JP. Yo.
Coin that. Coin that.
Consider it coins. Jeez. This turned into a slobber knocker real quick.
Oh my god. That down smash kind of set the tone for the whole match.
Yeah, it sure did. Because, yeah, Webb hasn't really been shaken since. Just took that early lead and has just been sort of putting on a clinic a little bit otherwise. But you're right. I mean, Strawhat Zone doesn't go out without a fight, and he's an adapter. So we'll see him probably make some adjustments moving forward. But I do kind of think this game belongs to Webb. Although, as I'm saying that,
well, he needed to save himself there. I think he would have died if he. So there's also something, and I can speak to this a little bit because this was the position that I was in last week. So like, you have to understand, Webb's run was much less stressful and taxing in terms of stamina than Strawhat's. Strawhat's had to play a lot very quickly to get where he is now, and Webb's had a lot of downtime. And while in other tournaments that's like, you often hear something like, oh, the person coming from losers is fresh, they just played, they're ready to get right back into it, and winners needs time to warm up. You also have to take into consideration that here on a Wi-Fi bracket, the person in losers is extremely tired. Like, to get to this point, and especially after that set with Ralphie, that literally was probably extremely taxing for Strawhat. You got to go right in now and play Webb. That's not easy. So I'd say that Webb has the mental stamina advantage here for sure.
Yeah, I mean he's been sitting back enjoying and watching in chat. Like, he's fresh. Just got one more set to finish out. Riding the momentum from last night's Xeno win. Strawhat definitely feeling the fatigue. Dude, the last set was 25 minutes, right? I mean, that stuff wears on you. Yeah, absolutely.
Exhausting. Yeah. And Cage, we're not legalizing Casas. I don't know what the hell you're about. We're not legalizing.
Yeah, we'll legalize it when we legalize stage morphs.
Oh my god. Stage morphs, yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Then Castle Siege will fit right in.
We all go blind when they get the big white changing screen in the middle of the match. It's a huge distraction.
Yeah, just a little bit. There's a few of those in this game. Even like FD has like that sequence where it's just like the whole back screen lights up and it makes that really loud noise.
I hate that. That's why I always try to play on the Omega variants, because I really don't like that, like the really deep like noise that it makes when it transitions. Why does that noise happen? Why is it so loud? Because you're in space, I guess, and they think that you're like transitioning time or some crap. Like, I think like the transition in Smash 4's FD was much better done, but it also had a lot of like really intense colors that might have been distracting people. But like bright blues and reds, and like because it had like the fire and the ice, and it was just like really intense in terms of color. This one's just really intense in terms of sound and also like flickering. It's just really distracting. So there we go. We got an Omega variant. There we go.
Yeah, perfectly timed, and one with the good music, even though it's only 2 tracks, but good nonetheless.
Trying to drop the ball there.
Yeah, I mean that's not surprising at all, sadly.
I mean, we got all that Dragon Quest music. Why do you think?
I literally think it's just the rights thing. The thing about Final Fantasy is there's just so much like orchestrated professional music where maybe they just don't have the rights and they probably didn't want to do anything to like get them. That's the only thing I could really think of, but I guess, you know.
Yeah, so maybe these 2 tracks were the only tracks that were not like composed by some third party or something like that. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, who knows? Or maybe they just bought these and it was like, you know, as much investment they wanted to make. But in either case, Strawhat looks like he's running a little bit, man. In all of that digression, Webb's already had 117 on his second stock. So
Strawhat's like, okay, I had my warm up. Now I'm ready.
Yeah, it looks like any kind of fatigue or whatever, got over it. Had game 1 to kind of figure things out. Webb is going to continue to swing, though, and he's going to be trying to dunk on him, too.
Good stage spike there. Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah, that was a really smart use. Link Snare, Young Link Snare, and Link Snare, for that matter. So reliable, especially off stage.
It's the Final Fantasy music is just powered up Strawhat to unimaginable levels right now. He's about to do a 3-stock here.
Dude, maybe. It really kind of looks like that, because he's still sitting at a very much survivable point of his stock. I mean, 100 at this point, definitely be lit in. Oh, that made me nervous for a second.
Young Link looks like one of those NPC characters in the Final Fantasy 7 remake. You see in those towns, they're like swinging those big wooden swords because they want to be Cloud. That's what he looks like here.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be Cloud.
Yeah, one of the NPCs. That would be very Strawhat. Training to.
I've got my small little butter knife. I'm gonna be Cloud one day.
I mean, he even got to be Cloud before he got here. That's true. Music counter picks are definitely big deals, I think. Okay, yeah.
That's it. The 3-stock.
Yeah, and the concerned look on Lucas. Yeah, that was definitely a 3-stock. So there we go, Strawhat. You know, maybe this might be a longer set than we originally thought. I kind of thought, I don't know. Sometimes when Webb gets off and running, it's you know, there's no stopping him, but it does appear that Strawhat has derailed something in Webb's usual game plan. And well played on that last stock, man. You know, nothing special, but the bread and butter for Young Link, just down tilt into a fair. That's it.
Fair. I mean, if I had to sum up these two players' like play styles in the simplest form, it's that when you put Strawhat's back against the wall, he's at his best. When you give like Webb an inch, he's at his best. Right. One takes an opportunity and turns it into like the greatest momentum possible, and the other takes, you know, being down and turns it into the greatest comeback ever. So, very, very, you know, clashing of two divergent play styles here, and we'll see how that all works out. So
yeah, you're right.
It's good.
Very, very different play styles. That is something like we kind of touched on, but haven't really talked about too much. But that's the thing, is like it almost looked a little bit of a role reversal last game because Strawhat was playing surprisingly aggressive, so making the adjustments he needs, and appears to be just kind of reading all the movement that Webb's trying to do, catching with boomerangs, arrows, you know, the usual.
That is right. So far, pretty even. Smashville for the stage. I'm wondering what Webb was concerned about going back to PS2. I don't know if Strawhat banned PS2, but seemed to have been doing well. Maybe banned Battlefield. Webb likes Battlefield. Oh, is he dead? He is. Yeah, you gotta check those.
Yeah, that's a pretty crucial thing, especially at this point. Fighting against a player like JP. Kind of can't miss
especially
those
if you play Link, right?
Yeah,
Link's
especially.
recovery without any... pretty bad.
No, you're right. You got to be ready for those, but that's going to be a good break for Webb regardless. And, you know, as they say, we do take those, so we'll see what Webb does when he does take that. Yeah, Strawhat playing noticeably more aggressive, though, and definitely has to.
See, if I were Strawhat, I would have been ready for that spot dodge. You see that Webb is spot dodging a lot under pressure. He's got a lot of active moves that he can use to catch that, so he's got to stop pulling back as much as he is, and he's got to take the chances that Webb is giving him.
All right, Strawhat, you know, this is a position we've seen him in before where he could keep tacking on damage, just can't quite get the kill. And it's going to be a lot harder to land a grab on a character like Lucas than anyone else, so we'll see what he's able to figure out.
Oop, almost got caught by that smash again, but really good job timing that well.
Yeah, there we go.
No tech
there
again.
It is again, yeah. That actually would have saved him. Probably so glad. Right by ledge, but does finally get the grab. Unsuspecting WebbJP on the ledge.
We have to remember, though, in all fairness, and I noticed we played on in a Wi-Fi tournament earlier today, it's extremely difficult to tech
No,
online.
you're right. Totally
it's extremely
right.
difficult to tech online.
Yeah, sometimes it can be a bit of a task, especially when you're dealing with some latency. It's very easy to miss time. But either way, I mean, that's going to be 2 stocks taken by it, so Webb just climbed.
Oh my god!
Jeez, man.
Strawhat's got to stop going for that hook shot. He's got to go with the upbeat. He's not working out.
Yeah, I really admire the heck out of how aggressive Webb is when he sees someone off stage. He just goes out there because Lucas has so many ways that, you know, he's going to make it back to stage. That recovery covers a lot, so why not?
I don't even think it's the so many ways as much as it is he has moves that are so active, right?
Yes.
2-framing with Lucas is extremely, like, doable when you have a down smash that lasts as long as his, dare that lasts as long as his. You have a lot of really, really powerful and active moves. So.
No, that's well said. I mean, this could possibly it. This is 2-1 now in Webb's favor, so one more game for Webb, and this is a done deal. Meanwhile, Strawhat was looking pretty good in that last game, despite, you know, a couple of the missed texts, whether it be Wi-Fi or not. Missed text nonetheless, and
I would have to chalk it up to Wi-Fi because I know I've seen Strawhat play offline too many times to know that he would not tech that twice in a row. It just seems.
No, you're right, and it is simple enough to miss. So we'll see what happens here. Don't know what stage to expect. This is obviously Strawhat's counter pick, so I don't know. We could end up going back to. I don't know. Where's Strawhat been like so far? We've been seeing him go to. Okay, yeah, there we go. I gotta tell you, I feel like if you're Link, and like Battlefield is, or I'm sorry, FD is always a good pick, just because like between boomerangs, being able to angle them and just being able to shoot things forward, sometimes it's hard to get around when you just have like a flat playing field.
Exactly, and I think that this variation of Lincoln like is probably the best fit of stage 2 because he's so projectile heavy, right? He's got the most combo heavy and projectiles that combo into actual follow-ups out of all of the Links, right? Because regular Link's got the remote bomb and that's got its own like kind of wave of traps that you can use, but this version of Link, he's chucking stuff at you and he wants you know, to have to deal with him covering the entire stage.
Yeah, and honestly,
he's dead.
Yeah, he's definitely dead. And you know why not? Yeah, just get him anyways.
But why would he recover like that? Why didn't he just pull out a bomb and try to go low? I think he's being a little too antsy.
Yeah, you're probably right about that. He may have been expecting, evening it back up, may have been expecting JP to like run off and get him and thought maybe he could catch him with the up B is maybe it.
Maybe.
But I think Webb as a player is not the type to sort of like do, I don't want to say that's like an amateurish thing to do, but like almost a predictable thing to do.
Yeah, no, I think that it was a little bit of a kind of he is aggressive in different ways. He's aggressive when you're closer to the stage, not going to jump out there and be super kind of like risky. Like. Yeah, this is pretty even right now. Not too much to say here other than Strawhat just really trying to keep himself safe and also tack on a little bit of that. Oh, okay, here we go, here we go. Here comes the tap shoot.
Yep.
Here comes the tap shoots. Oh god, no, he's dead.
Yeah, that's it. It looked like he tried to like kind of fall into his bomb. It's just like that was kind of a losing battle. And just like that, Webb's finding himself in the driver's seat here, and this is kind of his game to lose because this is potentially set and tournament if he could just, you know, take out Strawhat here.
It seems so easy to just completely screw over Younglin's recovery with, like, it's so good. You just, like, draw a little line and you're like, here, I got it. Oh, no. Not again. Ah,
dude, those snipes are always so, like, you get hit by them and you're just like, F. But yeah, so that's going to do it. That's Webb winning yet another DNA, yet another tournament, just continuing to be so dominant in these, like, and we already said it, like...
JP, the Wi-Fi, not...
Yeah, like, he's just...
JP.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Webb is probably one of the best Wi-Fi players we'll ever know, at least until Hydra starts entering again. And obviously we got Mr. L, but... congratulations to Webb taking yet another tournament. I officially owe Webb 2 consecutive Twitch subs to this channel. And hold on, let me find Strawhat before I think he's in this chat.
Very nice.
But yeah,
right.
guys, I definitely want to thank everyone for watching, for hanging, and for, you know, all the follows and everything else. Definitely means a lot. It's cool being able to hang with you guys one way or another. We'll be keeping these weeklies going for, you know, until things go back to normal. And obviously we do have some other stuff going on that I will, you know, share right now because I do kind of a poor job advertising the things that go on this channel. But if you're unaware, we do have Mario Kart tournaments every single Sunday. These are actually a lot of fun. Free to enter, like clockwork, every single Sunday, 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Open to everybody. They're free. Lots of fun. Meanwhile, if you want more Mario Kart, we have more Mario Kart, and that is every single Tuesday. We got team races. Graphics done by Glenn. This is actually pretty clever. Last week he did teams. He had new school characters, basically characters that came after the year 2000, and old school characters that came before the year 2000. Even the Link skins split up. But what else you got here? Oh, news for you guys. Xeno now officially not doing the subscriber tournaments outside of monthlies, so every single week will be free. Free entry to everyone and open to everybody, so keep that in mind. They are still region locked, which is no problem. Probably better off to avoid all of the potential latency. If you're looking for even more Smash, you got every single Monday Fusion, also now free. No region lock on that. So that's good. Let's just see what else we got here. Do you have gloves off? We still do this podcast. We had one just last night. It's still pretty cool. We're basically kind of just talking about all the Wi-Fi stuff as it happens and everything going on and yada yada. But check those out. We are on SoundCloud, or SoundCloud and Spotify, so you can find us pretty much wherever you might want to. And that show, we're kind of seeing some format changes on that too, so it might be a little bit more enjoyable and quick to listen to. But with that, I am going to gift the sub to Strawhat, as he did earn it, and then I do owe Webb, I think, 2 more. I gotta actually write this down. And there we go. Cool. All right. Well, that's what I got for you guys. I already kind of mentioned all kinds of updates happening to the Discord. There's going to be a lot of stuff in terms of I'm going to be adding a Minecraft server, which we hit the sub mark for last week. I just, it's all but made. I'm going to be adding some like health and wellness stuff just for my Twitch subs. So if you're looking for that or an outlet for that or to learn more about things, I have a wealth of information. I'll be extremely active in that because I'm kind of using it as like me keeping myself on a good schedule. So we kind of do it together. Really, all you need to do is just be subscribed on Twitch and you'll be in there. Obviously, you need to be in the server too. But yeah, that's it. Strawhat, you got a gifted sub for a second, so congrats to
Congratulations, Strawhat.
Congrats to that. But yeah, that's all I got. Ace, I appreciate you hanging out with me for the past
anytime.
Sets,
I always got your back if you. But
yeah, I mean,
this was a lot of fun. Thank you for the great conversation.
No, of course, you're welcome back anytime. So with that in mind, any last words?
No. Congratulations to everybody who did well and.
Yeah, no, it's a good event. Always good to see like we had so many good like names in regulars, so that actually makes me pretty happy to see. So anyways, guys, with that, I will say good night and thank you again for watching.